Assalamualaikum to Sir Amir. My name is Nur Shahira binti Abu Aziz. I'm from BA24248. So I will present about my contract, which is by Al-Istisna. Okay, the root word for istisna is sana, or to manufacture something. And the definition of by Al-Istisna is refer to a contract which a seller sells to a purchaser an asset which is yet to be constructed, built or manufactured according to agreed specification and delivered on an agreed specified future date at an agreed predetermined price. The istisna contract must be binding on the contracting parties upon entering into the contract provided that fulfill the essential element of istisna contract, which must include the specification of istisna asset and also the determination of the price, time, place of delivery and mode of payment. The first one is classical istisna. For example, how by Al-Istisna can be used in a banking transaction. Mikhail requests the manufacturer to construct for him a house for a price agreed upon payable over a pre-agreed period of time or on a cash basis, to be delivered on stipulated date. The first one, Mikhail requests to manufacture, which is construct a house, and then Mikhail pays the agreed price of the house to the manufacturer either by installment or deferred payment schedule or even on a cash basis. And then bank start to construct the house, and then the bank will deliver the complete house as per specification to Mikhail on the stipulated date. So, we continue to the next one, which is parallel istisna with third party. So, the first step is the customer will enter into the first istisna agreement with the bank in which the bank is appointed as the contractor of the asset. The contract price is determined as the bank's cost plus profit margin. Then, the bank will appoint the customer as its agent to find a contractor, which is second contractor to construct the asset on its behalf. So, the second step is the bank will enter into the second istisna agreement, which is parallel istisna, with the contractor, which is second contractor to construct the asset as per the specification agreed with the customer. The next step is the bank pays the cost of construction to the contractor in the second istisna agreement. The next step, the customer makes payment of the first istisna agreement on deferred payment basis, and then the bank will appoint the contractor as its agent to deliver the istisna asset to the customer upon its completion on agreed date. Next, for discussion on issue, the first issue, what if the seller or manufacturer fails to deliver the asset? The first one, purchaser can terminate the istisna contract. If the customer asks the bank to build the house and the manufacturer fails to deliver, the purchaser can terminate and the amount that already paid by the purchaser will be returned back, but the house will be remain to the bank possession. The second one, purchaser buys the istisna asset on as is where is basis. Even if only 60% of house has been completed, the purchaser said to the bank, if the bank couldn't finish it, then the purchaser will buy the house for 60%. Meaning that if only 60% of the house have been finished, the purchaser will pay according as is where is. When the purchaser pays the house, then the house will belong to the purchaser. If the seller failed to deliver the asset, then it should be punitive clause because it's already wasting the customer time and others. Next, for the second issue, bankers generally perceive istisna as a risky mode of financing. It is because they concerned about not meeting the product specification and parameter that's set by the local authority bodies. Some Islamic banks withdrew istisna from the market not just because of economic consideration, but due to the legal constraints. In conclusion, buy Al-Istisna is one of the important methods of investment in Islamic banking. It encourages the demand for manufacturing goods, financing economic activities, contributing to the stabilization of prices of manufactured goods, promoting industrial and technological advancement, and making use of the available possibilities of the economy.